gonna be an interesting one to find out, especially for the VP jungle here. But overall, in terms of the draft here, early to late game, both of these teams are equally matched. It comes down to which of the playmakers can get more momentum. Is it VP's Lapu Lapu, VP's Ying, or is it Nongshim's Zhang Fei, or Nongshim's Illusion, for example, on the Haya?
Is there a potential of a level 1 invade? What do you think about that?
Ooh, I don't think so, man, because both Haku and Rock, on their picks, they're not necessarily the strongest early game junglers like an Augra, like a Pei or Ukyo, so I doubt so that there will be an early game invade out of both of these junglers.
Okay, but Rock, he shows his presence in the mid for a little bit. It's going to be an even 2v2 at this point of time, but it should be slightly to the advantage of Nongshim, right? The wave here from Illusion is just insane, which means Hailang is just going to trail by a little bit. And any potential steals, Illusion is thinking about it. He did kind of circle around, but not going to give it a try.
Yeah, that is still the props of being able to fast clear the mid wave here. They do get a free and easy secure on this spike tail piece in towards the bottom lane, and on towards the top side, I think the same thing happened, which Hailang assisted 90 to secure that spike tail piece as well. So it's an equal trade thus far for both of these teams.
Yeah, but flip side, if you take a look at what VP is trying to do, they know that this is a lost objective on the bottom side, so they put a 2-man aggression on the top. 90 as well as Hailang to be able to secure that space right at the top. Now, is that going to be enough to even out the goal?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Like, one side is playing for Siri, the other side is playing for 90 here. They're playing both towards their strong suit here because 90 wins Ratel in laning phase and Siri naturally wins T-Gold as a lane bully on towards the channel here. So right now, in terms of the early game, both teams are pretty evenly matched.
I want to see this jungling matchup, man. Rock against Haku, that one is the big question mark for me. Quite a lot of damage onto Haku, but he does have his ultimate to work with. So there isn't too much to be concerned about right now. It's up. Oh, wait, they can get the damage onto Rock. That's a little scary.
Well, that's a lot of damage that's being invested on Rock, like you mentioned here. So Rock has to use the second Spear Will to start getting some form of HP back in the jungle here. But so far in the early game, you can see much more priority being invested by these two teams in trading blow for blow in terms of these neutral jungle resources here. Every camp stolen away is more gold in towards your pockets here. But Hailang does secure the Spike Tail Beast in towards the bottom side. In towards the top side, we do see Illusion locking in 90 in this Moonscape Mirage.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to kill him. It's about buying time. They can't get the finish there. No more flash from 90. He will use his first skill to jump away to safety. So that is going to be a silver lining for the side of VP. Nongshim unable to find the finish. So everyone is even Stevens in the gold department now.
That's really worth for Virtus Pro here. A long cooldown being burned by Illusion's ultimate, and both Ratel and Illusion have to force the flash there and still couldn't get a kill on towards 90 here. So this lane priority goes in back to full control to 90 in this flash lane.
Right, we'll see. The balancing act is so cool from both teams. They're neck and neck in terms of farm, right? It's just going to be a 200 gold differential. Essentially, you can ignore it at this point between the two teams.
Yeah, they're just treating blow for blow. They're very neck and neck. It's just like last game, right? 1,000 gold lead doesn't differ them too far apart as long as they still have the necessary setups to bring the game back into an equal footing here. And right now, more and more fights are happening in towards this mid lane here.
Haku gonna be caught, and he's gonna be saved by Nabu's ultimate here. The Unbridled Outburst is gonna be able to set up some very nice situations for the side of Haku. Haku can re-enter the fight. He wants to go for the first blood. He gets it onto Hailang. So what if he can have a knock-up on the side of Rock? There is too many members on the side of Nongshim. They should be able to make it out safely. Clue does come in for the support, but unfortunate, there is no answer. 2 kills for the price of none. Nongshim start well.
Haku is so consistent on this Yang Jian here. He's reading every single play, and his spell on accuracy is just top notch. But let's check out the replay here, what exactly happened here. Siri went in for a 1v1 against T-Gold, gets an easy pickup here, not even having to expend the flash in towards that bottom lane.
I mean, you said it was a winner matchup. I didn't know by how much, but boy, that looks so simple.
Yeah, it's this much. That's why no one likes playing against a channel here. He's such a lane dominant bully here, and with that gold lead that's being funneled by Nongshim RedForce here, they look to be sitting at a comfortable 1,000 gold lead here. But as a consolation prize, VP do secure their very own Tyrant in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Okay, so we've seen how taking the Tyrant might not benefit you over the long run. So VP have made sure that they're able to get the defense in place, right? And that's being the rotations. Unfortunately, Hailang forced to use the flash here in the middle. VP's only silver lining here is the fact that they did not have to give away a T1 because everyone was spread out across the gorge.
Illusion is putting so much pressure in this mid lane here. Every time we pan over to the mid lane, it's Haku chunking out Rock and Hailang. It's Illusion trying to force out the flash or common spells coming in from the members of Virtus Pro here. I would say, hey, Virtus Pro, wow, they get a kill on towards Martel as well on the top side.
Yep, okay, that was a surprise one. I mean, Rattel, it looked like he didn't use his Pure Sky. And Rock actually getting a successful kill over to the side of VP. So they kind of closed the gap a little bit, 2-1. And they maintain a small leverage against the gold advantage that Nongshim had prior to this.
It's a good deal breaker, right? Where we see that everything is loose. We do see Siri, though, jumping on towards 90 here. 90
flash.
already having to burn the flash, is pathing away. I don't think they can get 90 here.
No. Yeah, they have to back off. There's no way they take this fight, right? Nongshim are looking really strong. Also, Haku does have the Crimson buff. Not ideal to take a losing position in the fight. So Nongshim, they stave off the aggression, but they do get rewarded with a T1 at the top side for VP.
Yeah, back to our point of discussion, right? So we were looking at Nongshim RedForce doing exceptionally well in the mid lane rotations, the 3v3s, the 1v1 by Siri in towards the bottom lane. Later, 90 and Rock manages to get a catch on towards Rattel, which is the deal breaker that allowed the equilibrium to start shifting back to VP, because normally in this case it could be a free tower trade for Nongshim due to how strong they are in lane, but due to the fact that 90 and Rock got the kill on towards Rattel, that's a free top turret as well for the side of VP in a losing position.
Okay, but they do trade it out, right? And I think the biggest question for me is, if you take a look at T-Gold, the Erin, it makes sense to escape against Illusion, but when we're talking about the actual Laurel Bloom, the ultimate, what value does T-Gold have? I don't think he can burst anyone down here.
Well, slowly but surely, right? He's going for the magical build here, working on the Golden Void as his first item, and potentially working on a Splendor as his second item here, because Splendor is also a really good item in dodging out potential engages coming in from Illusion's Haya.
And free damage, right? You can still have your ultimate, but on the backlines, they're looking for something. Haku started the engage. It's all about Illusion here. Who does he catch? He's looking for the tank, maybe? No, he's looking for Hailang. Get that AoE out of here. And with that T-Gold, it's fully exposed. They will be taken down, but it's traded for Haku, and it's not looking good because Nongshim, they still have a lot of firepower. Hailang has a run. Series to be able to get the kill for free, and it's a 3-for-1 exchange. Nongshim once again looks so great.
Only having to sacrifice Haku in that exchange here. Rattel proving to us why he is Game 1's very own MVP. He was slicing, he was dashing, and he was unstoppable in that team fight.
Yep, and Illusion, a man with a mission, right? He went straight for Hailang. No anti-heal, no more knockups. We get you out of the fight. And instant deletion coming in is so surprising. I mean, that was a decent trade for the side of Nongshim.
It's so difficult right now if you're a Virtus Pro, because like you mentioned, decent trades all around the map for the side of Nongshim RedForce, bottom turret, mid turret, and all these buffs being countered away from the side of Rock. The goalie-wise, 2,000 being pulled apart between Nongshim RedForce and VP as of this point.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous combination, because I think if you're on the side of VP, right, as T-Gold, you're kind of expecting, okay, Illusion or Haku is going to die for me, but it wasn't even the two of them. And right now, hang on, Namu, you're playing with fire. That's a little bit too much.
He's confident, right? He's like, hey, you don't have anything to stop me. I still have unbridled alphas. I can play and dance and get vision for my teammates as long as I don't get immediately bursted down.
They got 90. So this is going to be a great start. They buy space. Siri actually gets the Tyrant. This is great fight for Nongshim if they can finish it.
Yeah, we do see the fights coming out though. 90 gets confident
nice
unbridled
combo.
alphas.
Yep, 90 will have to run away. Unable to do any more in this team fight. He has to run with his leg, his tail in between his legs here, which means Nongshim can explore more of the gorge at this point.
But still, blow for blow, and 90 mitigates another blow once again. I do think that out of all the Moonscape Mirage that's being channeled on towards 90's body, he's been getting away pretty easily with his prowess here.
No, but it cost him quite a lot, right? Even if 90 survives. Look, he had to burn his flash, burn his Pure Sky. It's a painful one, which means this timing of cooldown, Nongshim can go for another fight once again.
Which is a good point, right? Without these cooldowns, he's unable to jump on towards Siri in the later stages of the team fight here. Take a look at the entire composition. who can realistically handle Siri? There's no one that can access the backline except for Clue and 90, and they are so flash reliant.
Well, 90 can use his first skill, but then he's kind of diving into his grave at this point.
That's gonna be difficult, right? Imagine. Spell 1, 2, 3. Jumps in. Okay, guys, I ran out of like mobility spells, and Siri just soaring shots you down.
Yep, and Siri has been very consistent, right? Since the start of the year in KIS and coming into KML, I don't think there has been a dip in his performance. Right now, he should be at the top of the gold charts. He is close to almost 2k above 90. So even if 90 gets the jump in, it's going to be a tough catch.
Nylon goes in for the flash engage here, does create flash for flash against Rattel here. So this is an objective that's being started by Noxian RedForce, but Illusion gets the Moonscape Mirage on towards Rock here.
Yep, this is not ideal for them. This is the jungler. If they can take down Rock, it's not going to be good. Illusion buys time for the team. They're looking for the backline access. On the backline, Nabu gets a stun as well as a knockup. Can they finish the job here? It's all about Haku. All he needs is to finish the job. The flash coming in, Siri as well. Soaring shot gets the finishing blow onto the different members on the side of VP. Rock has to run for his life, which means no one is here to defend the T2, and Nongshim are well on their way to opening up the base of Virtus Pro.
Rock does get a solo kill on towards the side of Rattel, but what can you do with 10 more seconds on the death timers here? Rock is on a mission against 4 alive members of Nongshin RedForce. Can he do it? He cannot, and this game too goes cleanly once again to the members of Nongshin RedForce.
In a blink of an